Hey guys, welcome to the 2017 Gold Hitch Awards presentation. Live! Are we in Thornton? Are we in Tacoma? Where are we, Andre?
We're in Thornton.
We're in Thornton, Colorado, not Boulder. And I want to thank all of our guests for joining us, and I especially want to thank you guys out there in YouTube land for joining us. As you know, Tfl Truck every year awards the best towing truck in the land in 5 different categories, and those are the categories that we are going to be awarding tonight. And we've got a packed evening of all kinds of fun and presentations to give you. But before we get started, I just want to thank a whole bunch of people here for coming all the way to Colorado to join us for this award. I want to thank Shad here from GM. I want to thank Nick. I'm sorry, I forgot your name, engineer. Kevin, I want to thank Kevin. With Ram, I want to thank the fine folks from Redline, the fine folks from AMS, of course, Toyota, Nissan, and Honda, who isn't here, but you guys should enter your truck. It's a good truck, and we would love to test it. And every year, the way that this works is we send out a letter to the manufacturers, and we invite them to take part in the Gold Hitch Awards. And mainly the Gold Hitch Awards, of course, are based on the Ike Gauntlet, which we consider to be the world's toughest towing test. Why is it the world's toughest towing test? Because, of course, it starts in Silverado, Colorado, and it goes up to almost 12,000 feet above sea level to the top of the Eisenhower Tunnel. And every year we try to refine our testing procedure. We work with you guys out there, we work with the manufacturers, we try to make sure that we're getting both a good video out of it as well as a good test. And I really want to thank 3 people for all their hard work. First and foremost, I have to thank Andre Smirnov, TFL's truck managing editor. Andre, really came out with logistically, to get all these trucks up and down the mountain is a Herculean task, and Andre does a great job. Of course, want to thank Mr. Truck, who, without him, we would not have these awards. He does all of our expert towing, our hitches, our trailers. I also want to thank our sponsors out there, Gen Y Hitches. I want to thank CM Trailers, Airlift Suspension, and I hate to say this, but my man Nathan isn't here. He's flying back from Phoenix, so if you're wondering where Nathan is, Nathan, if you're watching this on the plane, sorry you couldn't be here tonight. But we shoot a lot of video, we roll a lot of cameras, so before we get to the awards, let's show them a little bit of a promo video that we shot this year to give you a kind of a sense for what it takes to roll this many trucks up and down the Ike Gauntlet.
This is the head-to-head fight for the 2017 Gold Hitch Awards coming up right now.
I want to say cool mirrors, but...
Move it down. Oh my gosh, look at that. Static control. I am. I'm playing with it.
It's on top, dude.
No. Usually you do that. It squirts. It didn't squirt.
No, it's on top. There's a tab on top.
Oh my gosh, what the hell?
How come we always do this at night?
We're crazy workaholics.
Which way am I going? I can actually use the fast speed all the way down.
Whoa. Andre, whoa, hold on there, don't get in.
Look at that full of track hose. Can we go dig something?
Oh yeah. Oh. This thing just floats over these undulations. The suspension, the block shocks are working.
in the 2017 Frontier. Woo! Wow, it's sunny out here.
Is it in? Can't tell.
2, 3. Ah, I crushed the scissors.
Oh,
This is what we do for exercise around here.
That's all we do for exercise.
I'm calling this the second winter bracket.
It's a sexy beast. Chrome and black. That's a sexy beast.
Talking about me or?
I mean, I'm basically hanging in my seatbelt right now. Feel your foot punching, Andre.
Punch it, punch it, punch it.
I am, believe me, I'm wide open.
Punch it.
15, 7 miles an hour.
You know, this year was truly the hardest year we've ever had on the Gold Hitch Awards, and that's because you guys, the truck manufacturers, have just upped your game to such an extent. You know, oftentimes people say that American ingenuity and American manufacturing has left this country. I completely disagree. If you want to see some of the best, some of the most technically advanced vehicles on this planet, you got to look at American and, of course, all sorts of trucks that are built and sold here in America. Because the truck has become the American truckster for not just working on the farm, for not just being a tool, but for being an everyday, to work, to school, just a really wonderful vehicle. And this year we had a really hard time picking the best truck of the year and of course the other categories. And we used a different method for some of our testing, but I'm going to let Andre come up and explain how we did it. Andre, I know your voice is kind of bad. You're unfortunately suffering from a cold, so please excuse him, but why don't you walk through the testing procedures for the Gold Hitch?
Yeah, thanks, Roman. Before I start, I really wanted to thank the viewers, because without the viewers, none of this would be possible. Once again, excuse my voice, please. But, and this is the main reason why we do this, right? Because we do this so you guys can have the data and you can make your decision when you're buying a new truck. Because when you go to the dealership, you cannot say, hey, hitch up 22,000 pounds behind my truck, I'm gonna take it for a test drive. That doesn't happen. So, we do it so you guys have the data, and I'm very excited always for this, even though we work, 4 months straight to do this. But the big part of this Gold Hitch Award is the eye gauntlet test. And we call it the world's toughest towing test, and we're not kidding about this. Here's the best way to look at this. You put 22,000 plus pounds on a gooseneck trailer behind a heavy duty truck, and it's 10.5 minutes of wide open throttle. So that's a pretty tough test, no matter what truck you're in. So, and we run the eye gauntlet, which is 8-mile stretch, 7% grade, and the top elevation is above 11,000 feet. So that's a pretty crazy test. We measure performance on the way down and on the way up. Then we also do an MPG highway loop with a trailer. So we want to show the numbers and how the trucks compare in each the mid-size, the half-ton, and also the heavy-duty categories, and how they do in efficiency. We also do off-roading, right? So we have an off-road test. We use several trails up in the Rocky Mountains. One is called Goldmine Hill, the other is called Cliffhanger 2.0, and we've also taken the trucks to Moab this year. So we have a lot of experience with off-roading, and that's a lot of fun, of course. But actually, let's get to the awards, shall we?
Oh yeah!
So the first category, so like Roman mentioned, we have 5 categories. Best mid-size towing, best half-ton towing, best heavy-duty towing truck, and then best off-road truck, and then each winner of the 4 categories is eligible for Truck of the Year. And we're going to announce the Truck of the Year today as well. So I'm going to ask my buddy Ken Sunling to come up here. And
Mr. Truck.
Mr. Truck, of course.
Were you introducing the trucks that are in the contest?
Yes.
In the midsize? Okay.
Yeah. Well, come over because you're going to be talking about the results as well. So in the mid-size towing category, we had 3 trucks basically this year competing. We had the 2017 Nissan Frontier, and these are all crew cabs 4x4s. We had the 2017 Chevy Colorado with a new V6 and an 8-speed transmission. And we had the 2017 GMC Canyon Denali with Duramax diesel. And what can you tell them? What happened and the winner?
Okay. Yeah, I can announce the winners. Well, in this mid-size class, this is the little truck that could. It's probably all heard about the trains, but we've got a truck like that, and it was one of our favorite trucks last year. What's nice about it, what's outstanding about it, is coming downhill with the trailer. What were we, 6,100 pounds or 6,100 pounds going down the I-gauntlet, and it was total control. The exhaust brake was great on. Of course, that means it's a diesel, and the tow haul mode kicked in right at the right times. So we really liked it. It didn't catch the rabbit going up the hill. It wasn't the fastest one there. But it was the best for MPG, which is another outstanding part that made it win the contest. The 2017 GMC Canyon Diesel Denali Sexy Beast. Black and chrome, gorgeous. So,
Can I show the buckle to the people?
yes.
And this is the award that's we're giving out belt buckles.
All right. Cool.
Well, where's Shad?
Where's Shad? Yes. Shad Balk? Shad Balk. Okay. Give us a speech. Tell us all your secrets.
This is great. No, thank you. I mean, this is fantastic. The Andre was right and Roman were right when they said that the testing that they put these trucks through is, I mean, it's legit. It's serious, and it's real-world conditions that really will help drive the message home about what these trucks are capable of. So this is some serious bragging credibility, and we're going to absolutely take advantage of that. So all of our friends at Tfl Truck, thank you very much. This is a big honor.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me introduce the contenders in the half-ton segment. So, for half-ton best towing trucks, we had the 2017 Ford F-150 with a new 3.5-liter EcoBoost and a 10-speed automatic transmission. We had the 2017 Nissan Titan half-ton, all-new truck this year. And we had the 2017 Chevy Silverado with a 6.2-liter V8 and an 8-speed transmission. And here's Mr. Truck to describe what happened.
Well, this truck, you probably know it too, it has twin turbos. And that was one of the most impressive things going up the hill. Of course, now this year it has a 10-speed dual injection. But what really is impressive about it is pulling that load. And what were we on the half tons? We were 9,000 pounds. See, Andre keeps track of all the stats, so I just have to ask him. But anyway, 9,000 pounds going up the hill, and we of course had to stay at the speed limit, and that was not easy to do. This truck would accelerate at any point, even at 7%, close to the 8% grades would just flat out fly anytime we released it. So that was some of the bigger things about it, and it had so many things new on it, like the 10-speed. So that was why we chose the 2017 F-150. So we're looking for Deborah. Come on up here, Deborah.
Accepting for Ford is Paul Ship.
Okay.
And here's the upper.
On behalf of Ford, I'd like to thank Tfl Truck and the great team at Tfl and all the viewers. I know Ford is proud of this award, so thanks again.
Congratulations. Okay, Andre.
All right. Okay, here comes the big heavy-duty class. So this was very exciting because this is the heaviest weight. This is the hardest test, basically, on the I-Gauntlet and all the other tests. And this year we had the all-new 2017 Ford F-350. This is the aluminum truck, all new. We had the 2017 Ram Heavy Duty 3500, and the 2017 Chevy Silverado with the brand new 6.6 liter Duramax diesel. So those are the 3 dualies that we tested, and we focused on the dualies primarily because, well, one thing is we have limited resources for all these testing, but also we wanted to have the heavyweights to actually show the test and show the mountain. So Kent, could you tell us the results, please?
Well, the real truth, we went to the dualies is Andre's son likes dualies, so we had to use them in our heavy-duty test. The truck that won this, it was a very impressive downhill. It's the best it's ever done, that particular truck. And we had very close competition in the downhill run with the trailer. And we were at 22,800. I'll get one of these numbers right. And it had very good control. It actually, it beat Ford going up the hill. It beat everybody on the dyno. It beat everybody in MPG. So it was an all-around outstanding truck, even though it had the least amount of changes of the 3. So I was very impressed and surprised. But the winner of the heavy duty is the 2017 Ram Dually. Kevin Metz, come on up.
Here's the award. Thank you, Kevin.
Tell us everything you know, all the secrets.
Thank you, Mr. Truck. The reason people buy heavy-duty pickups is to tow and haul. So to win to beat the competition at the toughest towing test in the world and be named the best towing truck in the land is an honor for us, and we appreciate it. And thank you, TFL.
Oh, certainly. I forgot to say it's got air ride too. The only truck in the class with air ride.
That's right.
I love air ride.
Okay, the final category out of the 4, this is the best off-road truck for 2017. And we had 5 trucks competing for this award, and they were from all the classes of trucks. So we had the 2017 Nissan Frontier Pro 4X. We had the 2017 Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro. So already, a pretty good set of trucks. Then we had the 2017 Nissan Titan Pro 4X. And 2017 all-new Ford Raptor. And the 2017 Ram Power Wagon representing the heavy-duty class. And we took all these trucks to as many trails as we could, and here is Roman to describe what happened.
Yeah, this was probably the hardest year for the off-road category because there are just some phenomenal contenders, and you guys are all in the room here. There's not a sliver of room between a lot of these trucks. If you go over to Tfl Truck, our YouTube channel, as always, we like to do things very transparently, so we've got the deliberations. We had to cast a tie-breaking vote. I almost had to cast a tie-breaking vote. Luckily, I didn't. But it was, in the end, it was between the Ram Power Wagon and the Ford Raptor. It was such a close contest. We took both of these trucks to Moab. We took them pretty much everywhere off-road that we could take them. And in the end, I want to congratulate Ford and the Ford Raptor for winning this year's Off-Road Truck of the Year. Paul, can you come up and take the belt buckle, please?
There you go, Paul.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thanks again. Very competitive segment, and I know that Ford is proud to be ahead of this year. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. And of course, now, Andre, for the big one, the TFL Truck of the Year. This was even harder to pick. So why don't you come on up here and describe how we went through the process and what trucks were, of course, the contenders.
Well, I think we had a bare knuckles brawl to decide this because we looked at all the winners in all the other classes, and we basically wanted to say, which truck and which truck lineup out of those is the most significant. Which truck represents the most choice and just the best utility overall. And after some heavy-duty voting, we finally chose the 2017 Ford F-150 as TFL Truck of the Year for 2017. So Paul is getting a little bit tired, but here you go, Paul.
Thank you again. Appreciate everything that TFL Truck does for truck lovers, and it's a fantastic honor for Ford. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul.
So I just want to call up Andre, come on up here, and Ken, come on up here as well. And I want to just thank all of the manufacturers that are here for your support. Without you guys, this would not be possible. We really appreciate it. You know, I used to do a triathlon blog, and we had very hard time getting support from the people in the triathlon world. And so I've learned that if we want to be successful, we need your support. And so, you know, this is as much of an award that you're a part of as we are. And of course, you guys really are the ones that make this happen. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching all of our testing. Thank you for taking the time to tune into TFL Truck and to buy our shirts and to support us on Patreon. You know, we're probably, what, 3 of the luckiest, you know what, in the world to have this job.
And our whole team is not even here.
And our whole team is not here. And we know it, and we're very grateful for that. So thank you guys. Anything else you guys want to say before we sign off?
Yes, we posted the deliberations video on the TFL Truck YouTube channel, so it's about 28 minutes long. So if you want to see all the detail and all the sweat, go check it out.
Ken, you want to add something before we say goodbye?
Deliberations were fun. I was hoping we'd see them now, but watch the deliberations.
Yeah, watch the deliberations.
Good arguments.
You'll see why and how we struggle with this. Okay. As always, this is Roman.
Kent with MrTruck.com.
And Andre.
Saying thanks for watching. Remember, check out TFLTruck.com for more news, views, and of course, real-world testing reviews. Thank you, Andre, for all your hard work, and we get to start all over again.
Okay, let's go.
Bye, guys. Thank you, guys.